Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be talking about things I wish somebody would have told me at 15 years old. Now this is going to be slightly different from things I wish I would have done as a freshman and sophomore because these are going to be more about social and not exactly just school. But if you guys want to check those videos out, I'll link them down in the description box below. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is jaylin.margerum. I make content here on YouTube to try and help younger students and younger children in general just try to find their way in life, offer advice and guidance wherever I can. I've already gone through school, well, I'm about to graduate this May, so I try to offer my advice because I've lived it and I've already done it, so. Now before I get into the 5 things I wish I would have known as a 15-year-old, I encourage everyone to comment down below any content suggestions you guys have. If you guys are concerned or have questions about anything, I'm a senior in high school, so I am here to help. Like I said, I've done it all already, and my purpose of this channel is to help younger students, so I want to do that to the best of my ability. So comment down any questions or concerns you have. Number 1, human connection is so important. It's really important that you get yourself out there and you take risk and you meet. Now, one thing that is so important above human connection in general is do not involve yourself too much in having the biggest friend group. Because the reality of it is that people are not kidding when they say, I barely talked to anybody once I graduated high school. I wish somebody would have told me to focus more on 1 or 2 friendships than having the whole friend group, because those 1 or 2 strong friendships are going to take you so much farther than just those 10 little ones. It's my number 1 thing I wish somebody would have told me, is to focus more on 1 or 2 people and building really strong, genuine connections than just trying to be everybody's friend. Because the reality of being in a big friend group is that not everyone's going to like you all the time. Not everybody's going to be the bestest of friends. There's going to be more drama versus if you just keep your circle small. Number 3, and this kind of relates to what I was saying before, is that do not try and keep up with the Joneses. Now, this phrase means do not try to have the newest thing everyone has and have all the friends and all the trendy things. And if your phone works fine, why do you need a new one? If you have enough clothes in your closet, why do you need more clothes? And this is more so just about having more value in the things you already have than just constantly trying to fill this void of, oh, I need more things, I need to keep up with people. That's why I also don't support things like fast fashion, but that's a conversation for another video. Another thing I wanted to comment on that is, if you have friends that judge you because you're not wearing Lululemon or you don't have the newest water bottle or the newest jewelry, those are not good friends. So just keep that in mind. Take everything with a grain of salt, and word of advice from me, do not try to keep up with the Joneses. Number 3 is that it is so normal to feel lonely. There are so many people that wish they had deeper bonds with their friends and that they wish that they could, have more sleepovers, have more get-togethers, and do more things with their friends, and it is not just you. And if you feel lonely, the good news is that you can absolutely change that. Now, you can do this by being more outgoing, actually taking risk and asking people to hang out with you. And I don't think anybody should feel weird for stepping out of their comfort zone, because you're gonna have to step out of your comfort zone at some point. It might as well be doing something that you actually want to do. Like I said, spending more time with friends, building deeper human connections. So everyone feels lonely, but it's up to you to change that. 4, and I do kind of emphasize on this topic a lot in my channel, focus on your future. Because people, when you get to high school, I think so many people feel like they have so much more time to figure out what they want to do and to be a kid, when really you don't have that much time. The time is ticking, and the earlier you start saving your money, becoming financially knowledgeable, and just becoming an overall more mature person, you're going to be so much further ahead than people who, played all in high school because they thought they had so much time but really don't. Next one is, this is the last one, I think by far the most important, is that focus more on who you don't want to be rather than who you want to be. Because I think it's really easy for people to say, I want to become a millionaire. I want to own, Louis Vuitton bags. I want to drive the nicest cars, have the nicest watches, have the nicest perfume and colognes. It's so easy for people to say what they want and who they want to be. I want to be a boss man or lady. I want to be a finance bro. I mean, I hear it all, especially in high school. You hear it all. And it's so easy to dream and fantasize about those things, but how about the things you don't want to be? For me personally, I said that I did not want to be in debt. So I have now committed myself to, I save 90% of my paychecks that I get. I don't have my phone I've had since 8th grade, and I am a senior in high school. I don't go out and get the newest phones. I don't have a vehicle payment. My car is paid for in cash, and I don't buy things I don't really need. And I don't think that anyone should feel pressured to do any of those things, but that's kind of just like one example of saying something I don't want to be is in debt. I don't want to be financially irresponsible. So I'm doing those things to not be that way. Now, if your goal is to become a business lady, what are you going to do to make sure that happens? And also, what are things you don't want to do? Things like, oh, I want to be more in shape. Go out and run. I want to be smarter. Study a little bit more. It's all these things that you can say, these are ways I don't want to be. I don't want to be unhealthy, so I'm going to go for a run. I don't want to have bad grades, so I'm going to study a little bit more. It's so much easier tackling the things you don't want to be or the aspects that you don't want to be versus saying, oh, I want this, I want that. It's so much easier to focus more on who you don't want to be than who you want to be. If you like this video, make sure to comment for more. And like I said before, if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. I would love to reply. And thank you all for watching. Tune in next week.